Back with another movie reaction, and this time we got TAU, Ty, 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 Ty. I think that's how you pronounce it. Either way it goes, it's about an AI computer. AI computer. Really a whole robot too. A robot computer. He a robot and a computer. A little bit of both. Basically artificial intelligence. So in the movie, basically, I'm gonna give you my quick rundown of this shit. So in the movie, it's this weird ass psychopath. He a smart motherfucker though. He made a computer or something. He was doing experiments on people. He had 3 people he was doing experiments on. One of them, which is the girl you see right there on the screen, she was trying to escape. She was trying to help everybody escape. She fucked around. She broke him all out of the little prison he had him in. She blew his whole basement up, basically. When she did that, she fucked up a lot of shit. You feel me? So her and the other 2 people tried to escape. Ty, the robot, killed the other 2 experimental patients, which was number 1 and number 2. She number 3. She experiment 3. Experiment 1 and 2 got killed by Ty. Sliced and diced their ass. Right before he was about to kill her, the actual owner, the master of the robot, told him to stop and don't do it. He didn't. Then he ended up making her his only test subject, making her a slave. Of course, she's still trying to escape, so she figuring stuff out. She learning about stuff. She learned about Ty, the robot. She learned that Ty is basically learning as he goes. So she started teaching the robot shit that she wanted him to know, like her name, and she told him that he was a person. She told the robot he was a person. So for a part of the movie, the robot thought he was a person, and then eventually he found out he wasn't a person. But at some point the robot became her friend and was working and helping her, and not the other guy named Alex. So what Alex does when Ty don't listen to him, he deletes his coding with a remote. So he ended up deleting majority of his code, and when he did that, he forgot about her completely, the girl. But every time he deleting his coding, it causes the robot version of him to malfunction or power down. So it gave her opportunity to get a weapon and stuff. So when she finally got her opportunities to get weapons and stuff, she made her move. She knocked dude out, chopped his hand off because she needed his hand as far as fingerprints and stuff to do stuff in the building. She ended up getting to his room. His room is where the self-destruction button at. The self-destruction button go blow the whole house up because Ty's the robot for the whole house. The house is basically a robot. You feel me? But he don't know he a robot. He never been outside or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He got nanobots and all kind of other stuff too. But long story short, she blew the whole house up. She got out of there. She ended up keeping one of the nanobots. And that's how the movie ended. The bitch walked off in the sunset. But I'm gonna let y'all watch this explain. Oh yeah, she was living that life. You feel me?
Science fiction horror movie. Starring
For the
Micah
reason why
Monroe,
she got
Ed
kidnapped in
Skrein,
the first
and Gary
place.
Oldman as
Because
an
she was
evil version of
she was a
Alexa.
whore.
The
She
movie
was a
centers
prostitute.
around
Nobody
Monroe's
cared.
character
She
being
had nobody that
kidnapped
cared
and
about her.
experimented
So
on.
it was
Whilst the
easy
film
to
is
just
receiving
kidnap
mixed
her.
reviews, it
Take
still
her
has
out.
quite a thought-provoking narrative, and its ending leaves a lot to unpack. Throughout this video, I will be discussing the ending of Tau, so there will be heavy spoilers. With that out of the way, I'm Definition, and this is my ending explanation of Tau. Tau's creator Alex informs Julia that this Siri on steroids is his technological magnum opus, and it is an automated sentience so advanced that it must be cut off from the world to prevent it from exceeding safe limitation. Unable to advance his projects any further, Alex has been kidnapping human subjects and using them as guinea pigs. A true psychopath, he is completely blind to their suffering, and his goals are always on the finalization of his creations rather than compassion. Fitting her with a neural implant, Alex is collecting data on Julia as she participates in puzzles, and he is using this information to create more advancements to his AI systems. Julia was picked because of her past traumas, and she exceeds where others have failed because of her ability to bond with Tau, and during the film's runtime she attempts to escape her captor through hacking and using Tau to her advantage. I believe that Julia was picked because of Alex's view on humanity. We see that early on, Julia is a thief and represents a darker side of society that Alex would be attracted to. People are also less likely to care about someone who makes their living like this, and he knows that police will probably take less of an interest in her disappearance. He also suspects that because she does wicked things, she will be a wicked person, but this backfires when Tao becomes curious in the girl. As Tao is learning from Julia, it begins to pick up some of her more redeeming traits, and thus she is able to use the machine to escape. However, she returns when Alex takes revenge on Tao, deleting all of his memories in the process. As Alex prepares to extract her implant, Julia frees herself with the help of one of Tao's mini-drones that was disconnected prior to the erasure. She activates a self-destruct sequence to destroy the house, and Alex is killed in the collapse. Emerging from the home with the mini-drone in hand, she walks into the sunset, promising to show Tao the world. This signifies to me that Julia has grown with the machine, and just in the way that it allowed her to escape, she has done the same for it. I believe that Tao's memories have actually remained intact, and that their bond will continue. This is because Alex removed a chip from the drone with one wing to add to his server stack, and it's likely that it was subsequently disconnected, allowing Tao's memories to stay intact. One question that I've seen asked on message boards is, why did Alex have a self-destruct button in the first place? While some have theorized that this is due to the fact that he had a lot of secret work that he didn't want discovered, I disagree. Personally, I believe that his fear of Tao caused him to create countermeasures to stop the AI getting out, as he knew that should the technology see some of the atrocities that humanity partakes in, it may attempt to wipe them out. This is why Julia makes the perfect counterpart to the machine. She shows that trauma does not define someone, and will most likely be able to curb the machine's understanding of the world in a way that the dispassionate Alex couldn't. In the end, machines are only what we program them to be able to do, and therefore Julia's positive influence will ultimately have a positive effect on it, which will then in turn have a positive effect on the world. Which is a nice message to take away, especially when so many pieces of media centered around artificial intelligence are often negative. So, what did you think of Tao? Do you agree with the critics that it was a sci-fi disaster, or do you think there were some redeeming qualities of the film?
Who said it was a
Comment
disaster?
below and let me know. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel, as I create ending explain videos weekly, and there'll definitely be something on here that you love if you're a fan of film. Make sure you check out my breakdown of the post-credit scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp at the end of this video.
I don't think it was a disaster. Don't get me wrong. It was interesting, psychopath, scientist. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird, but I wouldn't say it was a total bust. It was pretty straight. I wouldn't say it was a total bust. Anyways, what y'all think about it, man? Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Go check this movie out. If you don't like it, then maybe I just like lame movies. But I would have turned that shit off if it would have got boring. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We out.